Hi, my name is Neil Bouchard, and I would like to share some information on freezing raw milk that can make it so much simpler for you. It's important to know how to freeze raw milk correctly because for many people, raw milk is something that they have to drive many miles to get. And if you're in that situation, you can pick up enough milk for a month or 2 months, bring it home and freeze it, and when you thaw it out, it's just as good as if it were fresh from the cow yesterday. But to freeze milk, raw milk, it's very important and very simple. If you simply shake the jug, you just need to shake it briefly like that before you freeze it. You don't need to take any milk out of the jug. You don't need to transfer the milk to a glass jar that can risk breaking in the freezer. You simply shake the jug vigorously, about that long, and put it in the freezer. And when you do, you'll find that as it freezes, it expands. The belly button will pop out. We've never ever had a jug rupture from being frozen, even though it expands greatly. And you can leave that in the freezer for a month, 2 months, 3 months. We've had milk frozen for up to 3 months, and when we thawed it out, it was just as good as fresh day-old milk. To thaw the milk out, you put it on the kitchen counter, and it will take up to 24 to 48 hours to thaw out. And we just leave it on the kitchen counter, but during those 24 to 48 hours, we will shake it occasionally to make sure that the milk stays uniformly cold, and over that day or two it will get thawed out, but you can still tell it's very icy. At some point when it's still somewhat icy, then we will move it to the fridge and let it finish thawing out in there as we drink it. That's all you have to do for fresh raw milk. Now, if you don't shake it up before you freeze it, then the cream and the milk will freeze separately. And if it freezes separately, then once you thaw it out, you'll have these little white floaties. The cream will appear as little white floaties in your milk, and no amount of whisking, no amount of shaking can get rid of those little white floaties. Now, the little white floaties don't affect the taste of the milk. It still tastes fine, but the appearance is not as pleasant with those little white floaties of cream on top. So be sure you shake the milk for a few moments, then freeze it. You'll love it. Thank you.